Welcome back, everyone, to the Minecraft Parkour Challenge for August of 2020, where we are currently in overtime. Wait, that's a really short tree. And I think I'm going to need some shutters for this thing, probably, yeah, if I'm going to be able to make anything there. And because, yeah, I don't think any mobs are going to be spawning into this place. Well, that was an idea there. Now, we have see, where would we want to put our... Actually, first let's worry about the yard. Oh, look at this. The grass is arriving. Good. So if the grass has arrived, that means we could start to move some of that over. Unfortunately, my shovel broke, didn't it? Well, there's something I could do about that, and that is to... Well, let's make an iron shovel, just in case I need to do quite a bit of this. And what else are you going to do with one piece of iron? All right, good. And that means we can now, oh, take this in and bring this around. See how far we will go in until we are satisfied on everything. The idea here is to get as much dirt in here as possible. We have only 10. I'll probably have to add a little bit more. Actually, when I ran into dirt underground, I probably should have grabbed that at the time. More rain! Oh. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll just have to live with that. Ah, alright, there we go. Now that's another 10. And let's see, we could put this here. Yeah. Actually, right in front of the door is not where you're going to be wanting to have grass, because usually in the grass you have... I would think that right in front of there you would want to have a little bit of a porch. So I will leave that like that. Good. At least I'm hoping, get that to start to spread across there, which is the main idea there. All right, good. And actually, we don't need this here either. And well, okay, what it is, since I know that I'm going to be getting a iron one for the real stuff later. Actually, let's try... You could do terracotta with a gold pickaxe, so might as well do that section with a gold axe then. All right, there you go. And there. All right. So the idea there is just to move the grassy area over to the... Well, I know it's not grassy yet, but the idea is for it to become so eventually. And I think this is the line where we're going to be wanting it to end. Good. And boom, boom, boom. All right, there you go. Yeah, I'm going to need some more grass, and this seems to be the most likely spot in which to extract it. And oopsie daisy. And then this. Let's see, how are we doing right now? We are, oh, we're still not through with the day yet, so that'll be fine. All right, there you go. And Aha. There you go. And now, how about this right here? I think that should give us enough dirt for what he needs. If I run to some dirt underground, then maybe I should make sure that I mine it as I'm doing it. All right, good. And I think I just need a couple of more here. Just a little bit off. Now, let's, and I probably should have planned the dirt side a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I think this will do just as I wished. Aha! And we got that. That's just to bring things down a little bit. All right. Now, that's plenty. Plenty of dirt. Boy, I'm probably not going to know that it's nighttime until I hear the screeching of phantoms or something like that. Now, this is... I only needed a couple more pieces. Well, actually, you could just go a little bit more then, and that will be set. All right, good. Now we could put in our fence here. I am going to be needing a gate, because if I don't have a gate, things are going to be a little bit tougher in order to do anything. All right, one gate. And, I guess we could do that and just plop that there. Well, now I have this. Where's the orange sand at? Red sand. Yes, red sand is right here. So I could just... And that way we could cover up the orange terracotta so that we have red sand all the way across it. Alright, good. Now, everything all looks nice and proper, right? Well, maybe not nice and proper, but it'll have to do. Now, how about shutters? Could I add a few shutters in here? Let's see, that would be not enough in order to make a difference. Nope. So if I made shutters, I would have wanted dark oak, and I also wanted to light the area up, or at least any place that is far enough away to that's going to be competing for spawning space. Let's see how many torches I could place before the sun sets. Not that I will know when the sun sets. As I said, I probably won't know until I hear the screeching of phantoms. And where are my torches? There we go. Now, we do want to make sure, let's see, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Yeah, all right. We just want to make sure that we're not too close to the house. We want to make sure that we have a few mobs spawning outside the house. Well, actually, if a couple of spawn outside the house, it's probably not going to be all that horrible, because I might be able to figure out a way to get them inside. But I just want to reduce the number of spawning area possibilities as much as possible, because the fewer places there are to spawn, the more likely to spawn inside the house, even though they're unlikely to do so. There you go. And there you go. And then, of course, finding a way in which to name tag all of those is going to be the other little challenge in there. And it's definitely time for getting inside. Ah, all right, that's plenty of that. Now let's see, what all do I need here, or what I don't need? All right, we'll just dump that into there. We can. Hmm, I guess I never did need. Actually, no, I could use the stone brick for the fence. I mean, not for the fence, for the porch. Yes, we because we are going to be needing a porch in there, so we have that for the. So we have some steps and some stone brick and that. We could do that. We could put the stone into here. I can get a reasonable pickaxe. Let's see, what else do I need now? Because I've got iron finally. So I've got a reasonable amount of iron. I've got. I could probably actually get an iron axe now, which would be nice because the golden axe is about to give out, so I might as well dump those two into there. Dirt, stone, andesite, yellow terracotta, red sand into there, and I think that's give me some space. So what is it that I need down here now? Let's see. Ooh, hard to think about what. Well, the big thing I have is wanting to get. Oh, I know I need to do down here. I need to see if there are any places that I can light up down here. Because the more places that are. See, this is where I should have grabbed dirt from. Look at all this dirt here that I ignored. And while searching for other stuff, I thought, no, I don't need dirt. I mean, why would I need dirt? You need dirt because I needed to make that yard later on. Actually, I guess the house itself is complete, right? Well, except for the porch, I think everything is done with the house. Hmm. Yeah. Maybe I should put an awning on the. I should put an awning or something like that above the porch. That way, mobs will have a place they can go in order to get out of the sunlight. That may be an option. Now, is anything spawning at all? Well, probably not because I put all those lights up there, but, well, things I would think would be spawning up in other areas around there. I haven't seen any mobs in a while. How do things look in there? See, 'cause I see that there's a little bit of light getting filtered into the house. Maybe I should go and look for a mine shaft and see if I can get some more dark oak so that I can shutter up the house so it can be darker at night. It's a thought. Maybe made mine. I'm not too sure on that. Let's see. He's like saying, "What do you do?" That's the problem with MHT because is wondering, okay, now what do you do? It's all you're doing is waiting. It's not like it's a normal world where you would just sleep, which you can't do in MHC, or just skipping time because you're supposed to show everything, and I was wondering if it's a possibility that that rule would be waived if you go over time, but I'm not confident in that enough in order to go and try that. And so I'm not doing that, at least not yet. Maybe one thing I could do is to try to make a really, really dark area, connect that to the house somehow, and see if I could convince things to spawn in there. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work yet, but that's always a possibility. But that would have to then trap them into the house, would be the tricky thing to do after that. It's a possibility. But that would be then building something that's going to have plenty of spawning platforms where mobs can drop into, maybe drop into the house or something like that. Who knows? Always a thought on that, but there is truly a lack of mobs right now. Is it that there's a permanent set of mobs downstairs, and then that means finding all the caves down this area? And I don't think I know where there are any caves at. I mean, I would have to spend huge amount of times I'm not willing to spend in order to do that. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I'll probably call this at 12 episodes if I can't get even a single mob. Call it there, because I can't think of any way that's going to clear. Because if this were a regular world where you could just grind away and clear out the cave area, spend a lot of time searching for it and stuff like that, fine. But right now, I'm not even too sure how I'm going to find all the caves. Uh, okay, well, that was an ironic. That was an ironic twist if I've ever seen one. Okay, I found a cave, a dark cave, with skeletons and zombies and all sorts of stuff like that. Haha! That got me, Monster Hunter! That was the first mob I've ran into? Good grief. Now, well then, here's a nice area to light up. Ooh, oops. And, okay, here's a, yeah, this, well, at least a couple of mobs spawned around here. Not many, though. But this could be then where I'm going to have to light up. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll have to do all of that next time, but at least that does give me a sign of what to do in order to, I hope, encourage a few more mobs to spawn where I want them to. So I guess I'd better do that and yeah, go on that direction in there. But that is the end of this episode, where I have a feeling not much spawned around this area, and I can see why. And I'll see you next time for what's going to be probably the final episode, no matter what happens, in the August 2020 Minecraft Parkour Challenge.